One book actually blew my mind, actually give me a different look about Christianity. It's a book, Reason for God from Tim Keller, right? So this book really cool because I never look at that way is, like he approached the explanation why Christianity is more probable and make more sense compared with different other religion, right? And by systematic way, he start with all different. He approaches different angle, from human heart, right? From historical standpoint, right? From the thing that happening from in the history until now, all those things he tied it up why Christianity is make more sense than our religion. I'm a logic guy, right? I like to think about logically. So it's helped me to look at this entire thing in different angle. And I never looked at that before. So as an outsider looking in about the view about Christianity. A second book that I read is Crazy Love, right? By Francis Chan, that he's really good. He make really good case that, if we actually truly believe that God actually loves us, right? If truly believe that God Christ died for our sin and we are saved by that, then why we're not tell that to other people, right? So you know something is so good, that something you experience is like life-changing to you personally, and you don't want to share that with other people. And I mean, he's saying that it's not right, but for me, when I read it, I think like it's almost unethical for us not to share the gospel to the people. We go to evangelize and hit some like tourist people, and they go different country come here, right? And then I talked to I think one Muslim guy. He's from India, right? And I shared the gospel with him, right? I said like, Jesus actually raised from the dead, right? No other prophet, no other teacher, or no other God actually rose from the dead before, right? He said like, that is true, but then depend where you grow up, where you born, and you perception or your perspective or what you learn inherit from that environment dictate what you believe, right? I say like, but it doesn't really matter if that's the truth, because if you are over the half of the globe, if 1 + 1 equals 2, same here, it can't be 1 + 1 equals 3 over here, just because we're a different part of the world. So he's saying like, but if I say stuff like this, is where he live, I could be executed. They could kill me, right? That's why I thought like, dang, that's crazy. So what you're saying is, I share the gospel with you instead of I'm going there, I could be killed. I'm sharing with you right now in my own turf, my own country, in my gene and ice cream in front of me, I'm safe. There's nothing better than that, right? So basically, we just went to, India for a mission for half an hour. Because that's true, they're not wrong, because all the religion teach the same thing, right? If you be good to people, you be nice, and you get a good reward at the end of the day. If you're a bad person, and you won't inherit anything. That's to say like, yeah, that is true, but then Jesus, if raised from the dead, then he teaches the same thing, but the only difference is you can only go heaven through him by putting faith in him. No one else. So that's the difference. That's very exclusive, but inclusive at the same time. Exclusive because only go through Jesus, you can go to heaven, right? But inclusive doesn't mean anybody can go, not just certain good moral people who can do good deed. Even the prisoner, right? The drug addict, prostitute, we all have the same fair chance to do that by proclaim that Jesus has died for our sin. At this beginning, that's why I keep rushing to it, right? I try to go to talk to people, but I realize that it's not, it's like, it's something missing right there, right? And duh, it's prayer. You didn't pray before you doing it. That's stupid, right? But it's like, and that's why I realized that, you know what, actually, I just start everything. I start with a prayer first, right? I make my round. I walk around praying for whatever in my mind, the people, the church, whatever in my heart at that moment, right? And I pray, and then just say, God, just help me to see someone, help me, show me somebody I can talk to, and most of the time, it ended up pretty well that I can pick somebody, and I don't pick, but I can some random people, and a really good story. But before I come out like, you know what, I have only 2 hours, right? I need to hustle, right? I need to stop somebody, to talk to somebody, but at the end of the day, like, it's okay, but it's like, it's sort of like, it's a lot of effort that I don't feel it, right? I mean, it's I can tell the people about that too, but it's more like myself trying doing that rather than have God lead me to do that in a process. I mean, if you grow in church and you in this environment, then you probably won't think of that, right? Say you day in, day out, because why? We're confined in the wall of church. Everybody is a believer. Everybody here to love God, right? I hope. But then what you believe is kind of brainwashed in a way, because you can't elaborate why you believe what you believe. It's weird because I thought about it, like, why we're not evangelized, why people are so afraid, right? Yeah, they're afraid because they don't know how to tell people, other people, what they believe. Because the Bible says, like, you have to be prepared to defend what you believe, where your hope from, right? And you can't defend that, and that means something wrong there, right? And then that lead to, like, okay, well, I'll just stay comfortable where people accept me, they love me, they care for me, and I like that better. But then other than that, people ask me that, oh, they don't know anything, I know the truth. But then that doesn't help the person who actually have a question about it. I never thought of that, to be honest with you. I never thought, like, at one point it's like, I did this almost 2 years now. Before I do it by myself. I just go and then I do my thing, and I think it's the right thing to do. And I guess it started picking up, and I'm like, it's all good. Yeah, but it's crazy. I mean, I hope I would love it happen, because if this happened, right, and if God allow us, the entire church would do all this, then other church, the other people, they're gonna come out, they're gonna see our model, and they're gonna follow a footstep. And then if they start doing that, and other churches gonna start moving along with that.